Today, we are going to begin looking at what sort of words these singers are going to be singing for this choral composition that we are writing from start to finish.
Choral music from scratch.
Hey y'all, my name is Christian. I'm a choral composer. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If you've not seen any of the previous episodes in this series, I highly recommend go back, get caught up on all those. They're not super long. There's going to be a link in the description for the entire playlist so that you can get caught up. So as I said in the intro, today we're going to start looking at the text. Now, I am weird in the fact that I tend to write the music first, or at least most of the music first, and then start writing the text to fit with the music. Most choral composers will actually find a text that they like and then set the music to the text. But I tend to do it the other way around. So I'm kind of weird in that kind of way. Now, for this episode, we're not even going to really write any specific words to the music. We're just going to kind of examine what we have written so far in the music to kind of get a better idea and a better feel of what the mood and the tone of the piece is going to be. Because the better we can understand what the music is trying to say, the more accurately we can set the proper words to fit the music. If you're a music teacher and you're watching this, I would love for you to use this as a way to teach your students about composition. So there's actually a free question sheet linked below. All the questions correlate with each episode in this series. Again, if you're enjoying this series, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I'm really excited to be providing more content like this going forward. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So with text, usually when I write choral music, I do not have a certain kind of text in mind. I'm solely focused on the music, and I want the music to speak the text. I don't want the text to speak the music, or at least, I mean, it can. Like if that's what I want, I'll do that. But usually when I'm writing the music first, and then I'm just listening for what is the music saying. And so now I'm finally at a point where I'm starting to get a feel for what the music is trying to say. So what I'm hearing is that from the very beginning, I mean, this is pretty intense. It's kind of dark, it's kind of brooding, but there's a little bit of hope as well, right? Because you have, let's see, I mean, I'm just going to listen to this, like this accompaniment. Okay, so this is very dark, very brooding, of course. Still dark, very serious, but right here, right there, it's right when that chord change happens here in the bass. Right there, it suddenly becomes a little more heroic, hopeful. And that's what I love about minor keys, is you can very quickly change the aspect, the emotional feel of the piece from being sad or dark or brooding to very heroic and hopeful, especially when you have those rising chords like that. So I'm hearing some hope, some heroism, something along those lines. And then whenever we go down here, so then it's going to go back to, here at the beginning, it's once we all come in, it's still going to be kind of dark and serious. Right, very serious, almost like a march, like you're going off to war or something like that. And then the sopranos right here, I'm already thinking, okay, I think this is really just setting the stage, right? When y'all first come in, this is gonna be setting the stage. So I think y'all are gonna be singing something along the lines of a da-da-da, like da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, kind of like what I've been singing.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
But sopranos right here, this isn't going to be text yet. I think this is just going to be an ooh vowel.
Ooh.
That's what I'm hearing. Ooh. Just to, again, really setting the scene until you actually are singing the full main melody right here. This is where we're going to get the actual text. So everything before this point is essentially the introduction. This is all just leading up to introduce you to right here when the sopranos start with the text. Now, what is that text going to be? I'm not too sure yet. However, going back to the original feel of the piece, like I said, dark, kind of dark, kind of brooding, pretty serious. That's still the feel for this for a while. But then again, kind of like with the intro, you go from being dark to more heroic and hopeful. Right here. Like we got to do something about this. There's a problem and we got to rise up or something like that. And then finally, remember that Picardy third? You got hope here. Like it's going to be okay. We're going to do this. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. So again, we'll see how this turns out text-wise as I slowly start filling this in. And there we have it. That is episode 6. Again, I know we didn't write any specific words as of yet, but this is a very, very important part of just figuring out what kind of words we are going to be writing. Now, going into the next episode, we are actually going to start writing words. Again, it's not going to be a whole lot. It's just kind of the first little inklings, the first little hints about what specific notes might be saying what. Now, if you're watching this and you're a choral composer, I want to know, how do you tend to write text, or do you even write text? So comment below. How do you deal with text in your choral music? Do you tend to write the music first like me? Are you a weird one like me? You like to write the music first, then set text to it? Or are you more traditional in the route that you like to find a text that you really like and then set the music to it? How does that affect your process and how you write? I would love to know, so leave a comment below. Thank y'all again so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Take care.